Okay. This would be Captain Lance Hastings, who I will say is a barbarian sea captain.
Oh. So has he ever punched the Kraken?
You'll see. I think you'll have to make a judgment when you see it.
Okay.
That'd be yes. I mean, maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe like there's whispers of the crew below deck, and they talk about, oh, you know, he punched the Kraken once. Oh yeah, he looks like he would punch a Kraken.
Yeah, and that's how he sails.
Nice.
He is a.
Abs
I
and
wouldn't say
breeds?
he. Yeah. He is. He's seen many battles. He was around long enough to see. Because if I may, right now the time frame between what had happened in Seven Deadly Sins, what's happening now, it is several hundred years later. Okay, so don't want you to think he's okay.
So the world is
but-
rebuilding, in other words.
The world is rebuilding and it's advanced. It's advancing, and between now and then, even though there has been somewhat peace, there's still there's still turmoil between the lands, and he had been part of, I guess you could say, the Crown's attempt or solution operation to try and bring back some semblance of peace and order. So he was very familiar with fighting pirates, fighting, or more specifically, privateers, different mercenaries, and because of this, he had gone up in rank, and eventually, like I said, became a captain in the King's Royal Navy. And through all of this, he did remain shirtless, which made it awkward when pinning any of his medals.
You take it.
Yeah, he did. Well, yeah. That's why he has the cross leather sash he was tired of me pinning. But he has an amazing crew. All of them are Navy. They essentially left their post with him to go ahead and help the king or answer the king's call and venture to this new land. With the knowledge that they may or may not return. Okay, so all of these sailors are very well versed and or very experienced, and they have his loyalty. That being said, who put the eyes? Of course, it was Heidi.
I mean,
I can
9 months
Yeah.
of Heidi's character just trying to get with the captain.
I mean, honestly, actually.
I mean,
starting early
he's not
with
going to
this
say
one.
no. His definite. How do I put it? He's like, we're all adults here, and this ship is too fucking big for me to be on everyone's ass. Just no love triangles. So maybe, if you ask nicely,
What if love
Okay.
triangles? Or drama?
Yeah.
It depends on your definition of the triangle. Is it a one person going after the other and no one's actually going like the same direction? That's a love triangle. The other one, that's just something else, like a vector.
the slope never changes. All right. Now, even though he does have the loyalty of his crew, and like I said, they also volunteered for this, leaving their post in the Navy, which is a big deal, if you will. Like everyone in the military afterwards, much like in some other cultures, the soldiers are given land, money, pretty much a way to set up for the rest of their lives when they do retire. And so to leave something like that, you can tell he commands a lot of loyalty. But they are still confused. And sometimes, I wouldn't say question, but they don't know why. He decided that he was going to have a different kind of first mate. Her name is Victoria. And he had known her for quite some time before leaving for this voyage. And some had speculated maybe it was a family member, or maybe illegitimate child. But none of these things seem to have rang true. So the girl herself has an air of mystery around her. But she has a very warm disposition, followed by abrupt times of quiet contemplation. She seems excited but anxious whenever you see her. And you do see her often with the captain, almost like she wants to be under his shadow all the time. Okay. Many times when he is, because he's very open, when he is out and
around,
he'll have her with him, and she knows much more than you are led to believe just on her looks. She may be young, but she is clearly well experienced as well. And from what you can see, both in her hands, sometimes you can tell on her legs from below her dress or her shorts that she may have been a servant, she may have been a peasant. There's a lot of callus, there's a lot of scratches and scars, but you can't be too sure. You're definitely not someone of upper class. Sorry.
Be interesting
What's
to
most
know how
remarkable-
they came to meet.
What's most important to know about these two is that, well, first of all, the captain, which everyone appreciates, does his charting and navigating out on the top deck in the open. No one dares question his judgment, but they are somewhat relieved to see that he is comfortable showing that he has navigation skills and that he knows where he's going. However, what people find most interesting is that her input is immense. Almost seems as if she is charting our course. And now, during this time, if I may ask, and I know you guys don't have your people or your characters fleshed out too much, does anyone here have the ability or the ability to conjure like a familiar or a helper or like some sort of spirit animal?
I do. I don't know about anybody else. Druids can summon familiars. That was an additional rule that they can use a wild shape to summon a familiar.
Okay. Anyone else?
Temporarily.
Nope.
Hopefully so.
Nope, not at the moment.
All right. Anyone attempting to, or anyone that has the ability to do so, I will say, to summon animals or familiars or creatures, notices, and this is noticed throughout the ship, that the creatures or that ability has started to waver and sometimes just not work. Usually these people would use their abilities to help around the ship, either to clean or maintain or even get fish while at sea. But this has happened less and less. it's very few, far and few, and these that are able to are quite powerful wizards, or druids. But for the most part, that's one of the magics or one of the whispers that's gone around the ship. That this kind of ability has seemed to waver. As far as casting altogether, as mentioned in the note or in the parchment that you guys would have had, you guys have started noticing that it feels whenever you're casting a spell, not a cantrip, it does seem to be the air feels heavy. The air feels very heavy. It feels like a dense humidity. But once the spell dissipates or a spell is done, uh, so is the feeling. And the closer you have gotten to the end of the journey, you guys have also started to see examples of the second part, which is these out of nowhere storms that will appear when there's an exceptionally high amount of magic use that day, which has led to even further reducing the help that these people have around the house, around the ship, and just maintain it to manual labor, just for the safety of the ship. Because even though the runes and what have you do hold up, just to make sure.
Huh.
Other than that, like I said, the ship itself, if I'm not sure if you guys, any of your characters have been on a ship, but the first thing that would have stuck out is that this ship has no sails. And it is not only the largest ship for this expedition, but the first ever self-propelled ship.
Ooh, so like a magical propulsion or like a steam propulsion?
It's a bit of both. They use both new technology and stronger and newer, how should I put it, magical ways of generating energy.
Magical engines and magic storms.
You can kind of think of it like that. It's more like, really, the magic is used more to protect the everything else around this machinery. It is very. If I could here, everyone has seen those scenes in like the Titanic where they have the huge furnaces and what have you. Instead of going with a lot of things like that or several rows of these sort of furnaces, they just went with really, really, really freaking big one to give that energy. Without the magic on this or around this, not good things would happen. Now, like I said, there are different wards and different things around the ship to protect you from whatever may be out there naturally. That's all they can really foresee. But for the most part, regular safety measures, ropes or safety ropes during storms and all that jazz, all that jazz is still in play. And the captain does run a tight ship. So even though he can't keep an eye on everyone from, having sex, if someone fucks up, it will get to his ear.
He must know all, which makes sense for a captain. Especially, I imagine there must be major investors in this ship as well.
Actually, this is all being funded by the crown.
Entirely. So no investors whatsoever?
No, and this was for a reason. Yes.
Oh.
Now, like I said, I don't know where you guys are with your characters, or if you wanted to try and roleplay today, or if you guys had any questions after all that.
Makes sense. Sounds interesting.
Interesting so far, isn't it? I guess also you mentioned wards. What wards are there? What do you say?
I would say more like environmental wards, things to help against. Sorry, things to help against like thunderstorms.
Sorry, you meant magical wards. My mind went to like wards of like different districts in the ship.
No,
Sorry.
I should
Okay,
have.
see,
I
'cause
should
I
have.
thought for a second like there were a bunch of people that we had to, like people being taken care of, like wards of
I
the
should have
state or
said like
something.
seals. No, no,
Because of
because then you would have
benefits.
thought like of the animal. Never mind. Magic bullshit.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Okay, but no, yes, a lot of like protection wards, if you will, protection seals, spells, however you want to put it, uh, on and in and built through the ship. Um, as far as a feat of engineering, it's quite the feat of engineering and, you know, magic use. You do have, aside from the crew, you do have people maintaining these wards, and those would be also part of the diplomatic group. Because if the crown is going to fund this, they're going to try and do that too. So
Hmm.
now, uh, do you guys have any questions so far?
Well, I suppose. What's the journey been like so far? Has there been any issues, or has it been relatively smooth sailing?
Um, it has been somewhat smooth sailing, especially in the first, I would say, like 4 to 5 months. However, towards the tail end of your journey, for those that have been keeping count of the days, the seas have gotten rougher, and the sunny days have been farther apart. Um, Usually, before you would be able to go out on the top deck and maybe relax or just kind of be with company, have a meal outside, smoke your pipe. But now, several times, or most of the time, you do have to be under or below deck to keep dry, keep safe, keep warm. Um, no, I would say there hasn't been any drama. Like I said, everyone's pretty, the vibe, if you will, is that there are their own factions, several different groups that have come or banded together. But there are more people that are just there by themselves. And whether it's for Queen and Country or King and Country, or just love of the challenge, for the love of the game. There's a lot of different reasons that people are there. As far as the crew goes, they have, and you have seen them become increasingly anxious the closer they get to the end, which you guys have taken note of.
What was that? I think you may have cut out a bit with that last word.
Oh no, that was it.
Oh. Okay.
Now, I think where guys would put you off or start you off right now, if I had to set you guys down or your characters down, you all by chance are around the captain's table, which is a very large table, but still not big enough to fit everyone. And the captain does invite different people to his table, whether it's to hear about their stories or regale them with his own. He does invite people several times, over to his table, and even though you guys may not have any connections, by chance, you guys or all of you were invited to that table, along with a number of other different adventurers and hunters and what have you. And he is talking about the last great battle he was in with it wasn't a kraken, it was a giant eagle, and how he had punched it so hard that it crashed into the earth, and he was able to keep the beak as a trophy. Very loud man. Uh, and still next to him is still Victoria. You know, even though she's heard this story 100 times, she still looks at him with such almost admiration. It's very, I don't know how to put it,
Awe, perhaps?
adorable. Yeah, yeah, that's a good way to put it. And one of the other adventurers, you guys have seen him around, but like I said, you've seen everyone around here. Finally, kind of hypes up and says, Captain Hastings, what? Well, I would be more interested in knowing about this place. He brings out the parchment. This can't be just the information. And how the hell did you even get this information if the other crew's missing? Victoria has this very stolen look. And even though he is a friendly man, he doesn't yell. He doesn't need to. The look he gives this man is a look of daggers. But there's been murmuring now around the table. He doesn't want to cause a commotion. And so he puts his hand on Victoria and says, Go to your room. I'll come find you later. He sits down and just... Men and women, I won't lie, this journey is fraught with danger. There are more unknowns that we don't know about than there are that we do. And to say that each one of you will come back an unchanged man or an unchanged woman would be a lie. I think we should start at the very beginning and just get it out into the open. I have never been to this land myself, though I do know of the fishermen that the king brought in that did survive. That crew did not come back. That crew was not a sanctioned adventure expedition team that was sanctioned by the crown. And the king is furious at that because lives were lost. Information, resources, any kind of connection to these lands was lost, all because a private benefactor wanted to keep it under his nose. And so that is where our story begins. We had just gotten a distress call from a fishing vessel. The inhabitants had talked about great monstrosities that towered over the lands and the mountains. Fierce storms and deities that they never saw face to face, but felt their wrath, even though they were hundreds of miles from this land. Once we had rescued these men, we prepared to make a quick leave. But before I could give the order to set sail, I saw a single barrel at sea floating. On that barrel, a small child. My men and I were quick to retrieve this child. She looked as if she hadn't eaten in days. She was passed out. He kind of takes like this long, very long pause as he, almost like self-contemplation. On the way back, she had awoken with a stir and a fright, and she was a cabin girl. A servant girl, really, on this private ship, on this private expedition. She would tell us about the stories she would tell us stories of when the ship landed. Horrible, awful stories. But we thought, the king and I, it would be just to let this girl recover. And yes, the small amount of information that we had provided you was provided by this little girl. She has been most invaluable, not just in the information that she had given, but the navigation instructions that she is providing now. She's the only one that had survived from, as far as we know, from that previous expedition. And so for the safety of that girl, and to let her try and recover some semblance of normalcy, we decided not to give all the information as to jeopardize her identity. And he is very much, once again, glaring daggers at the man that asked. However, it became apparent to us that this could not be ignored. Many more fishermen and other just private citizens, as well as this party that had disappeared, it could not all be ignored. And as many of you had heard prior to entering this expedition yourselves, whispers and murmurs and rumors have gone around. And we have just brought the country back into some semblance of peace. So we decided to be open and tell you what we know. And make this expedition. If you have any other questions concerning the efficacy or the clarity of our expedition, or the information that you have, please come to me privately. After that, he gets up from the table very quickly and starts walking in the direction that Victoria had gone, leaving you guys kind of in like a silence.
Huh.
Are all of us there when this talk happened, right?
Yeah. You guys had all been invited independently to the captain's table.
Alongside, it sounds like, how many other people would you say? Like,
Quite a quite a few. It's a very large table, but not large enough to fit everyone. So you and like 10 other people. I will say that for the most part, you guys are on the same side of the table, whereas everyone else murmuring about the asshole that asked that question is on the other side.
huh?
Hot damn.
Seems it'd be interesting to see why, or what will come of this. I'll just murmur to myself.
How long would you say we've been on this expedition at this time?
I will say like 7 months.
And we're nearing the end of our journey, right?
Yes, like I said, as you've been nearing the end of the journey, the seas have become more violent.
Okay.
One of the shipmates would probably pipe up and say, "Don't mind the captain. He's quite protective of Victoria ever since he found her."
Apparently so.
Like everyone's on edge, and the captain is trying to keep order on this ship. But even his men have grown to learn to not question him as far as Victoria goes.
Alright. Leave the kid alone, sort of thing.
Doesn't seem too difficult to me. Leave a child alone. Leave them to their devices. All will be well. Be ready to get off of this boat soon, though.
Guten Tag. And I will say he is boat sailor number 3. He's not someone like of big importance, just one of his crew. He is cleaning up around the table, serving other people drinks. But I guess maybe curiosity gets him and just so. Well, I mean, I'm here because he's an amazing man, and he's always steered us in the right direction. But what are you guys here for? I mean, can't be gold. You're not getting paid, right?
Well, from what I understand, there is some compensation on the other end of this, but it's not why I'm here.
Perhaps we can find out on compensation. A new land, new possibilities, new riches to discover.
New community, both coming and already there from the sounds of it.
Mm. Okay.
Do we want
I
to
mean,
like introduce our characters or like send pictures of them? Of
Yeah, I think
character
that'd be a good
artists?
idea.
Do we all have like name tags, or is it just kind of ask at your leisure?
No,
I totally have
don't
name
do it.
tags.
Oh my god! If you guys want to put up your character in the character art channel, you can. I was gonna say, if you guys wanted to introduce yourselves, or this sailor would probably ask, what are you guys, or who are you guys? Are you guys together?
No, I'm not.
Let's
I'm
see,
alone. I would
where-
assume you are alone. She'll look at each of you. You alone? You alone? Very well done. We are all alone.
Well, yeah.
Give me a second, guys. My cat is. What the fuck, Domino? Get out of here!
There's just a cat on the table in the ship. Whose cat is
Like,
this?
I want to be in this ship, Papa.
Oh no! It's the first monster. It's a giant fucking cat.
And then he comes in and
Oh,
punches the
Sea
king.
cat. It's a sea cat.
The cat.
Hmm.
I think that's
What about the? What about the? And he kind of looks over the feathered friend and the. I think he's blue.
Are you referring to me? Because he also doesn't have a crow with him. Because no familiars or whatnot. Or are you referring to somebody
Oh,
else?
I thought that was Siler for some fucking reason.
Somebody have feathers at this table?
I mean, I've got a
I have-
feather in my hat.
I have no idea.
Macaroni?
I'm actually taking off my leather coat, heavy, thick, and pulling out an instrument as getting close to the deck, and I'm just going to start slowly and softly singing. No, wrong one.
Crystal, are you muted?
Nope. So that's the best picture. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and then he took it back.
Well, no, it's because it's the zoomed in one. It's not the full one. Picked the wrong one.
I see.
Okay. There we go.
Oh my.
And where
The Such
the
voice?
music was. Forgot where to put the thing for music. What is it? Would that be
Jukebox
the general one or is
musical,
it?
I think that's in the Hangout channel.
Ah, there. That's why. Okay. Where is it?
The feathered one, by the way. I was pointing at Crystal's character.
Ah, he has feathers.
Yes, you will see more than likely at the end of the table this array of broken twig-like wings protruding from the back of this woman. The feathers are black and mangled and look very much beat up. And she's sitting kind of with her head down and away from the rest of the party as if she does not want to draw attention to herself. But when you force a spotlight on her, she will lift her head up with this surprising amount of grace and unabashedly look back at you, whoever called her out, Sailor Number 3, and just confirm. Yes, I'm traveling alone. I heard this trip would provide multiple deadly challenges.
Here for the danger.
Is it really challenges that you want? That can get exhausting. You'll see this half-elf woman lean in. She has this enormous hat with a big plume on it and a dress that was once very, very fine when it was new, but it's rather travel-stained now, but has elaborate puffs and rolls to it, and she has a big gold chain around her neck, long red gold hair, and there's a general sort of fixed expression of smugness or even a little mischief, kind of ever present in a raise of one brow. So you really want challenge? That is all?
No, I want a deadly challenge.
Do you
What for?
wish for death?
She doesn't say anything. She just kind of turns her head away from you guys again.
Well, it seems that the promise of deadly encounters has been confirmed. All but confirmed tonight.
Indeed.
Oh, Sky, can I send you the song I'd be playing right now? While all this is happening, just in the background.
Sure.
Yeah.
It'd be this one.
Okay.
Oh, the sound of silence.
I wish. Not good yet. What is at least?
The sound of violence.
Mm.
That would be a good parody for that song.
Oh my god.
Oh, Weird Al, where are you?
Oh, I hear a sea shanty.
Eric. Bad dialogue.
What the
Eric,
fuck?
bad dialogue.
Ooh, heck yeah. When the bass drops.
Well, anybody want to go? Say something?
I was eating this as well.
Oh, no, I
Oh.
just realized the reason it was so soft because I had the bot on this side like super low. I just turned it up so I could listen now.
Um, I don't know. After the captain leaves and you guys are left talking or not talking, whatever. The storm outside does seem to pick up. Um, which is definitely noticeable because you do start feeling the ship rocking, which, if anyone is familiar with very large ships, the larger it is, the harder it is to do that.
Big
Big
one
and
tonight.
heavy.
Hmm. And so, for the
I wish
first
there's a
time, you guys
Nomad joke in there.
for the first time, you guys are feeling like actual rocking and back and forth in the ship, which is That, which is unusual so far. And let's see here.
You got a big one.
Hopefully it doesn't
Right.
get too big.
I think it's gonna get too big.
That's what she said.
Fraulein, good lord.
That was like
Oh,
the interaction that probably actually played out, like we're talking about. Was
mhm.
yeah.
No, I mean, yeah. 100%.
At that moment, a sailor pokes his head in from above the galley and says, "Hey, the storm's getting too big."
Oh,
That's
He
boy.
what
points.
she said.
He points at the four of you and says, "We need your help. Come up, and we need you guys to start tying down the ropes."
You've
And
asked
these
us
are the
to do
safety
it.
lines.
Sure.
And these are like the safety lines that everyone's gonna have to wear at some point.
Oh, joy.
Mm.
All right. Tip, 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 tip.
It's
Run
getting
on up.
intense. All right.
I guess I gotta
while
stop my
you-
song.
Hey, nice song. Great, love the vibes. We're dying, so could you help us?
This is what I do. This is how I help.
I like the
I'm just
ambiance.
gonna
the
wait
mood
until
setter,
after we
guys.
die to help.
I
As we
imagine-
sink, I will serenade us all as we sink into the ocean.
I imagine you sitting on the end of this long table, and as the ship rocks one way, he just slides down one end. Rocks
I'm
back
just
the
on a
other way.
stool, rocking back and forth, just playing the viola.
Playing
No,
as you
now that you guys are on the top deck, and I guess you're playing the viola in the rain, but even though it is daytime, or it was daytime, it is the clouds are so dark and dense that it does look like it's pitch black, almost night, and the rain is coming from all different directions. At some point, it even feels like it's coming from your feet, but that's just because
ominous.
that's just because every time the boat hits a huge wave and then comes back down, a whole bunch of water is just lifted up.
Oof.
Just
Yeah.
splashed on us.
Yeah. And
Salty.
this is
That's right.
now I'm not sure if you guys have what's actually your passive perceptions. Do you guys know?
Let's see.
Perceptions, yes. 13.
11.
16.
14.
Almost in a row.
Almost in a row.
So
Except for a couple.
Crystal and Siler, your characters would be the ones that, as you are tying down the ropes here as best you can, and tying your own ropes as well, as you look off in the distance, you do see. You have to almost. You can't be sure, but for a moment there, you see. It looks like waves and rocks in the form of some sort of being. A massive, huge being just walking through the sea.
Would
On the
I not? Oops, sorry.
on the other side, I don't know
Oh.
ship directions. On the left side, you see all of a sudden you see everyone really sees this huge lightning bolt just streak across the sky. However, you, Heidi, and Michael, your characters, for a split second, and it's kind of like the same feeling. Like I'm not sure if I saw that right. In the clouds, the lightning streaks seem to have formed a huge body, before dissipating in the clouds again.
Like the shape of a person, or just a large mass of clouds up in the sky?
The shape of a person, the shape of a being,
Oh.
a massive being, huge,
Oh.
easily bigger than the ship.
Thomas? Pretty huge. Did it seem to be striking like a pose of like throwing the bolt, or
It's almost like it was a bolt.
was the bolt?
Crystal,
Sorry.
that's perfect.
I'm sorry, that's the first thing I thought of.
I can't believe my brain
didn't
didn't
even
go there
see-
immediately.
Let me see. Oh my fucking god!
Now all I can hear is the guitar riff in the
I
opening. Oh, I
know.
love it. It's so crunchy,
It's not fucking Zeus.
but it could be.
I mean,
Wrong
you don't know what
pick,
Zeus
yeah.
is fucking, don't I?
It is not Greek daddy, okay? It's not him.
But it could be.
And are you telling us this lightning bolt flashed us?
Boo.
Boo! I'm booing myself.
Oh my god. Now, I will, give me a second. I'm gonna roll something now.
Rolling to see if it strikes us or not. A quick question: what color is it?
He's rolling for damage for me, I bet.
No, what color is it? Well, when it starts off, it's almost like this blue lightning, but as it coalesces into that being, it's this greenish, reddish hue. Now, okay. Okay, so Michael, Michael and Crystal, your characters. So as after
Hi.
you see that, and there's this thunderous boom in the air, another huge, massive wave hits from the left side, and whether it's because you guys didn't tie your ropes right, or maybe your wings got in the way, but you get some airtime.
Oh.
Okay.
My wings
Can
are
you
flapping like
guys-
they're trying to fly. It doesn't work.
Can you and Michael give me Constitution saving throws? Or Constitution rolls?
Woo.
Oh,
Saving throws or just checks?
Yeah.
Just checks. Sorry.
18.
6.
You fucking pass that. Oof. Crystal?
It's a 4 on my first roll.
Woo, first roll of the
Oof.
game.
What? Do you have a picture for your character, Crystal? Because I want to know what she looked like once before she died.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Wait, no, I got a high roll. I'll be fine. I'm not dying. Michael's dying.
No, I'm the one that rolled poorly. I already shared my picture, so... Well, I'll get back to cooking up a new one.
Getting struck by lightning.
Well, I think it's the airtime. I mean, unless we're getting struck by lightning, too.
Oh, cool.
Lovely.
Crystal laughed and then got mad at me because I was like, I sent her a message. I was like, oh, nice. Wood.
I laughed at Siler's prediction because it was really close, and I was like, "Damn, I'm so predictable."
Oh my god.
It's not that.
but yeah,
it's just
what
I
did
didn't
you
know
roll?
what the-
But does she love fire?
No,
Sorry.
she
I'm
doesn't.
sure she will. Oh, she doesn't.
damn it.
Oh.
No, this one's not a fire-based character, guys. I promise.
From her color
That
scheme,
means we
I am
have this
guessing
campaign
charcoal
turn
at
her.
least.
She's not a
I
fire
need to
based
start introducing
character
her
yet.
to fire. She'll love it.
But I like her. I was from your Pinterest board. At first, I was expecting like something like blue and slightly rococo, but I'm guessing that's gonna be something to do with her past. Now she looks like she's ready to travel and kick butt.
But I didn't hear you,
All
Crystal. What was your roll on?
18.
18?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah. So only half damage.
I will say, Crystal, Michael, you take like 4 points of damage. Okay, so it's not that bad. You hit your head pretty hard on the way down.
Ow.
The captain, the captain, even though he's far away,
and gravity finishes you off.
Does she land on me? Kind of.
Oh no, I will say that like your wings, they do kind of help to like ease your fall, but they are wet, so not that much. I hate to say this, right? But you do land on your ass hard enough that you need to scream.
Ow.
I land on my ass hard enough that I need to scream.
No, you remember you hit your head. You know that's quiet time. Not screaming.
And then I will
now-
say, just so that it's clear, because I don't know if it was clear or not,
Didn't take
I
a
do
nap.
not have a flying speed. I am not a flying character.
You
Okay.
just have wings.
They're
Yeah.
broken and busted wings, yes.
Aw.
Like
Maybe we can
physically, or just
restore
like
them,
they just don't do
guys.
anything.
Our first quest: restore her wings.
Ah,
I mean, unless she doesn't want them to work, but you
I
know.
mean, you could try.
Hold on. Cripple.
You
Oh,
don't want me
Crips
to
is a
try.
grapple.
It would not end well.
Oh my god. But maybe while you were screaming, or maybe because old habits die hard, but it's almost like you tried to hit a note, and for a moment there is just a loud screech, if you will. But not. It's almost like when you let a air horn go off.
Oh. I think there's a screech, and then immediately followed by another screech of frustration and anger at that.
My head.
That being said, your screech was loud enough that you see the giant wave-making being turn.
Oh,
It's
Oh well, now you've got its attention. What's the next move, Burley?
Damn,
The
girl, you got
captain.
some pipes. I'm kidding.
the captain tells all his men to start bracing as he sees that this thing just created a huge wave, something that the ship can't easily get over. Let me check something.
oh
Just
god,
by
I
turning.
caused the crash. God damn it.
So water is your
uh,
element this time.
Not yet. The ship barely makes it over the peak before coming back down. Luckily, because the crew got to you two, you guys didn't get flung into the air again. However, the people below deck are having one hell of a time getting rammed into the ceiling over and over again. The most astonishing part, though, happens when you guys kind of look up again. The captain is still, like, he is solid. Like, this guy could get hit by so many waves and he'd be chill, all right? Unwavering. He's not even leaning to the sides as the ship is rocking. And he remains at the helm. You do see Victoria, but she's not next to him. Instead, she's right at the peak of the ship, at the I don't know how to call it. It's not a bow.
I think it is the bow. It's the front.
Is it the bow?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the front is the
I've never been wealthy enough to been on a ship, or
like
own a ship.
boats, I do not know boat terminology.
Boy Scouts, brother.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's right at the bow of the ship, and she looks excited as she looks onward, and as the lightning streaks through the sky again, you do see landmass in the distance.
Oh, right
However,
there.
Oh,
however,
that little bitch.
that little bitch. However, she quickly starts running back to the captain. When she and the rest of you see that this being, and I wish I had an art or picture for it, because it is made for this being, now that you guys are a little bit closer, is made of water and rocks, seaweed, and different animals that you've never seen before. And it raises its hand. And as it raises its hand above its head, the lightning streaks across the sky, and you get to see the lightning being as well, standing next to him, watching you two, before he becomes a massive lightning bolt that coalesces in the other being's hand. He points right at the ship before flinging the lightning at you guys.
Rude.
Ow.
Talk about good music timing, Jesus Christ. Now, as even though, like I said, state of the art, protection wards, what have you, the lightning bolt is massive. The power behind it is otherworldly. And as it hits, there's this huge roar. Massive roar, like 1,000 different hurricanes crashing all at once. And I think that's where we'll end off for today.
Oh.
Fun. Do we know
Yeah,
what the
you
show
guys-
is again?
Everything
I'm
goes black,
sending you a
guys.
few options.
Uh-oh. One session in, he's already making deals.
I know. Oh
my
god.
gosh.
He's scheming. He's scheming. We haven't even gotten there yet.
It's what the Siler do.
Holy no,
Don't
he
worry about it.
sent me pictures. Ooh. Ah, damn. That one's good. Okay. But yes, everything goes black for you guys. And I think the only person that really yells or anything is Michael's character. You yell out your daughter's name as everything goes black.
I do. Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Probably no one sees this, but there's a manic smile on his face, as probably can't even hear it, but he's mouthing a new adventure.
Oh, bitch. What about Chris? What about you, Chris? Is your character like, oh, fuck, I did this?
Yeah, there is that look of like, oh, fuck, this is my fault. And
Ooh,
this wave of
I wonder if
guilt.
any of us see each other. Do any of us see those last moments on our faces before like the darkness hits?
I think Magdalena, she will just shout Scheisse at the top of her lungs.
I will say, depending on where you, okay, so like Crystal and Michael, your characters definitely are close enough to see the horror in each other's faces. But Heidi and I think you're too far
Totally
from
turn to each
your
other.
violinist to see his facial expression. But because the captain is up high on the actual wheel, you will see a stern face, but just slowly closing his eyes as if accepting his fate.
Oh. Dude, too chill about this.
I mean, I mean, that guy was unwavering. So
Looking at each other, it's like, oh shit. Then I
Yeah.
assume we get lost.
Except there's like this easily readable look of just guilt on her face.
How the heck did she do it?
I'm imagining both of y'all looking at yourself like that one that Siler put. You and her look at each other like, oh fuck.
Oh, okay. You could fly, right? No, he wouldn't have
No,
that. 'Cause he
no,
can already
no,
tell.
no, I can't.
He can already tell. I'll get that until like level 7. I don't remember.
I don't know, maybe.
Probably knocked out anyway, so.
Well, sailor number 3, you definitely heard him say, "Oh, you stupid mother," and then everything goes black.
Sailor number 3 is going to be a reoccurring character at this point.
He has to be.
Yep. He's gonna be our NPC, like, pet, practically.
Whatever his name ends up being, it's going to be the third.
Damn it, he knows me too well.
Sailor the third.
Well, my mother was she was a druid of the stars, and my father wanted me to join the Navy. So, my parents did decide to make sure that I'm, with both of these paths, that they also name me Sailor. So I am Sailor Jupiter number 3. Sailor Jupiter the 3rd.
And he's going to do the whole-on Sailor Moon transformation sequence, and it's literally just like the same sailor outfit he was already wearing.
But it's just shiny now. No, like. But yeah, I hope you guys liked that. I know it wasn't much.
Not enough to dip our toes in the water and submerge them.
Going in the water.
I guess you guys got waterboarded. What are you talking about?
Yeah, testing the water.
Water's your
I'm
violence.
so sad I didn't speak more. Didn't think we were going to get immediately shipwrecked.
Yeah, I thought we'd have more time before the shipwreck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have time to freak out and
But hey.
come upon together.
True, we'll be
This
washed up on
one-
shore together.
We
This way we're
are
not
going to
like.
be the only survivors, because that'll be horrible.
This way we're not like actually spending like role playing the ship for like 3 or 4 months.
No, we feel so guilty because like we
True,
can't
maybe that's a smart
remember.
move.
Or we'll mourn them. Yeah, because like if we get attached to any of those characters, we're gonna get like wrecked. That was probably
Like,
smart.
They're probably gonna die.
Here's
Some
the
of them,
thing.
if we did.
Here's the thing. I know, like, the next few sessions are still going to play role-play heavy. I know that. I understand that, okay? I also understand that for Crystal's session, we spent a fucking month in a single village.
Which village was
Okay,
this?
that was not anyone's fault but our own because we were interesting to get to know these characters.
Yeah.
Oh, no, and you're right. And you're absolutely right. It is no one's fault except our own. I get that. But I shouldn't help with that.
Well, it's not saying help anywhere. It's like you just let us know, hey, you guys were there, so get off when you want because you're gonna get kicked out anyway. But she took that to like the 11 when like something literally came out and booted us off the ship, of the sea.
Yep.
Actually, that was hilarious. I have more, by the way. If none of those fit, I have a few more.
Okay, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was not planned. The roles I had, I was just like, "You've got to be shitting me."
It's so much fun when you let the dice decide and they say chaos.
Fuck it, and they say, "Fuck it, we ball."
Yes. Okay, here's the one in case this turned into like you thought it would be combat or like initiative of some kind, but it was never gonna work because that thing was what it was.
Yeah, no,
Brush?
and like, oh, what is that? What in the HP Lovecraft?
Oh, he's sending you
Exactly.
inspiration?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he described it for us beautifully, and I'm trying to find him the art to show us, what best defines his vision.
You have a talent for finding, like, the very weird, like, very specific, but also very, like, fitting art, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, you track
And
it down.
you have this ability to give maps on the fly, and I love it.
Huh?
You have this ability to give maps on the fly, and I love it.
I mean, I just scroll Pinterest for aesthetic maps and then download them like they're going out of style.
Are
Uh,
they?
But yeah, I left it to at Disneyland. I got chance cubes from the Star Wars section, the blue and red ones. So that's what I left you guys' fate up to.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Fun.
In case you ever need to like tell us that mountain has become our enemy.
This mountain, you actually see it get up and start walking towards you.
Because it is that tired of your shit.
You know what? I'm not waiting for Quetzalcoatl. This bitch is mine.
oh boy.
Okay. But no, yeah, I know that was sudden, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I did not plan it. I literally rolled like evens or odds for people who were going to be affected, and then your point is
We were affected, and that's the great part. The chaos of the dice.
Sometimes that's just the way it happens.
and Starlight, I love your accent.
Oh, thank you. I've been trying to do it all day, and then I realized I've only been muttering it to myself at a tiny volume while I'm driving in the car. And so Matthew heard me while I was warming up. I was like, okay, I'm gonna say my in character. I have a warm up phrase to get it kind of gets all the vowels and all the sounds of the accent. And so I was saying that out loud at full volume for once, and I was like, oh gosh, what am I doing?
As
It
long as
actually
it-
helps. When you start, just make like a little paragraph of something to say as in the accent.
Mhm.
Helps get into it.
Well, for me, it's the opening stanza to The Lady of Shalott. I don't know why, but it really works in German.
I mean, for shade, I just channel my inner uncle.
Hey, that's
So,
perfect.
can I ask, because I'm curious since we didn't get a chance to roleplay it out, what was everyone doing on the 7 months on the ship?
A lot of dice and flirting and drinking.
Huh.
Okay, a little bit of the same, but as a bard, it's just a have to. And song, essentially trying my best to essentially reenact the video I shared.
Huh.
Make as
I
many
have to
days a
add-
bit brighter.
And I have to ask, did you want to roleplay 7 months on the ship?
No. I just want to
No,
know like what we
easily
would have
done it.
seen
I
of
know
each
we-
other.
I think
We
one
could've.
full
Oh.
day would have been a good idea, just to
That's
get an
right.
idea of what has been our norm, what has been our context. But this is okay. Just dumping us on the island, I think
Okay.
we'll just need a bit of space to breathe and freak out together and put our heads together and get to know each other and how we solve the problem of we are shipwrecked.
That is a very bold assumption on how.
I know exactly what he was going
Let's
to
see.
say. Well, I
And
will
then,
put
Michael,
this
how do
up
you
for now.
pronounce your character's name?
Yes.
No, that's Gaelic.
Well, we didn't get into full-on
Introduction.
introductions. Let's see. It's Kalirion. Admittedly, I did want to go for something that, tricky to pronounce.
Hard
I
to
may have
pronounce.
gone a little overboard.
Oh, because you're an
he
elf.
goes
That
by-
makes sense.
He goes by
You know
Kale.
what?
Kale? Okay, I like kale. Kale's
Kalarian?
easy.
Kalarian, yes.
You-
yes.
Kalarian.
that.
All right.
You know,
Oh, like
Kalarian.
kind of like the Killarney Mountains. Okay, Kalarian.
Kalarian.
Kale is easier.
you know what? I'm gonna start
Really?
using more
Yes.
Nawapu in the campaign then, because if I have to learn Gaelic, I'm gonna make you learn some Nawapu then.
Heck yeah. You learned all of like 2 words in the Nancy Drew Secret of the Scarlet Hand game. I'm here for it.
Like a single word, and like even then, like he was like full on. It's like just call me Kale.
Listen, we sound like a very multicultural group. This is fun. I like this. This is weird. This seems like a fun group so far. Arya
Yeah.
definitely has something going on here. She's got some explaining to do.
What do you
Quandary-
I'm gonna
mean?
get you. I am
Quandary-
going to
mystery.
you
I've done
and
nothing but
with-
smile and sing and say this is gonna be a great adventure.
Dude, you
Listen,
are crazy.
every
if you're
time you
saying
do
in the
that,
face
Arya
of
just
a
gets like
crash.
sadder and sadder to the point that she's almost in tears.
Oh, poor baby. Okay, fine. We'll protect you.
Absolutely try and comfort you.
Heidi,
You good?
Heidi, I promise I'll get you in bed with the captain before he dies. Okay.
All right, cool.
We'll role play like a month
Nice.
before the tragedy. We'll just give her like a quick brief of what we all did.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
I kind of want to know. I
We'll be
think
the
that's a
only one
good
she's
thing to
jumping around
do.
in.
Yeah, I think that's a
Is
good
she
thing to do
not
in
already
session
doing
0
it, though?
before we jump into the campaign. Is I just want to know like what we were doing before the campaign started. So that was why I asked what everyone was doing on the boat.
Yeah, what about you? What was Arya
I
doing?
tried to get to know everybody.
Oh yeah. What was Arya doing?
Looking pensively
Before she caused
on the deck of the ship, out at the waves.
Like
All right.
honestly, we may have already met in some form then.
We both are just staring
You
You
pensively.
guys had to like make a schedule to like coordinate the best spots to broodingly look out into like the sunset, sunrise, or the storm weather.
I mean,
Hey,
I'm
you're in
looking
my
pensively
spot.
and
I get the
I'm also
point of the
fishing.
boat now. No, you got the point of the boat last week.
Captain. Both of you below deck. It's Victoria's turn.
I am.
That's a schedule.
no.
Sorry, good.
I am fishing. I'm multitasking. I'm fishing while brooding.
Oh, you're actually being productive. I'm not.
Is she? She must at least
Listen,
have
I didn't say
her
he-
brain occupied.
I didn't say he was catching fish.
You were attempting to, so I guess that kind of sort of counts.
Captain is just. Okay, you're useless. Your eyes are pretty. You can stay here for now.
Thanks.
Honestly, like with how big this ship is, like he brought a fishing rod and it just like it doesn't reach the water. It doesn't reach.
It just dangles there. Oh.
I love if like one day, I'd love if like one day you're like trying to do that just as a joke, and then you accidentally catch a fucking seagull.
It just impales itself right on
I'm
the
not
hook.
fishing. I'm sky fishing.
No. Okay, here's what happens. The cook feels bad for you, and so he just takes a fully cooked fish and just like reaches through the porthole and hooks it on there. It's like, there you go, buddy.
And just tugs on the
Oh
line.
my goodness, that's so cute.
And
What
you
would
can't
Arya
even
say
tell
if she saw
this
that?
fish is frozen. Like frozen solid.
I think
What would
that's
Arya say
actually
if
what
she
she
saw
would
that?
say. She would say, "Oh, that's so cute."
Oh my god. So okay, so Kale and Arya definitely met during the 6 months.
And I feel like
Maybe not like maybe not full interaction. Maybe it was, but they've definitely seen each other around.
Siler, I like to
And-
think your character and mine might have like gotten into a very drunken dice game at some point, but we totally forgot we met each other because we both just got totally plastered.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, and I
Amazing.
found the perfect little like this is basically the vibe of when he saw the thing coming for us. Sitting right there in the community.
Yep. Oh god, that's exactly
will
his
say-
vibe.
You guys like
No, I was just gonna. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I just saw it. I will say because the captain is still a captain and he's still uh not committed to anyone, and he sees Victoria more as a daughter figure than anything else. Um, he does like obviously there's some women on here, and obviously they're good looking, so there is a small list of women that Victoria does not like.
You might be on that list.
Yeah, if I'm on that list, I'm okay with this.
100%, you're on that
Unfortunately,
list.
Heidi, you're on that list.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
Oh,
She looks,
that's
in his words, she looks like takes control. I like that.
oh, but yeah. I would try to have met as many people as I could, just to get them like to open up, ask some questions, smile, sing some songs on request.
I also
I would-
I think we may have been at some point jamming, because I know the lute and I know the flute.
Nice.
Flute and
Oh yeah, no,
lute and
definitely would have
viola?
loved. Yeah, because I technically know a few of them. I've got a few with me, but I try to take the more compact ones. So not because it's fiddle, harp.
Yeah, hard to
have a
bring a
trumpet.
bass.
You
but,
guys have played
no,
with Sailor
trumpet.
number 3. He has an accordion.
Okay, so we're working
Exactly.
on a
What is-
mariachi
yeah.
band, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to like determine like how much of like my backstory would have told to you guys in those 7 months.
Yeah.
If
It
at
sounds
all,
like
if any.
Kale, we were like next to each other, but we didn't really speak much. It was like a quiet company.
You know,
Yeah.
fuck it, maybe we had a book club. Maybe we actually know each
Oh,
other
hit a
really
book
well.
club.
Oh, did you? Oh god, yeah. I would have loved to have made that like just a fireside story chat. Just like, tell us about the adventures you've had before this.
Not
That's
many.
definitely something I would have tried to get going. Like, tried to start up. Just something every few days. Over
Swapping
drink,
stories.
food. Yeah. That's essentially like an easy way to sprinkle in some past that you're comfortable with. As he definitely tried to help anyone who looked like they were not having a good time. Like, 'cause, no, that's not good. That's no fun. That's
Oh
not
no,
what this
because
is about.
I was gonna say Arya's definitely avoided Quadri as much as possible.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he
seems a
definitely
bit
tried to
scary.
look for you a few times. Yeah, that's the thing. He's that scary and not.
Oh, you hawk girl.
No, it's more like the why aren't you giving me attention? No, let me run away.
I don't think she's
it's
gonna like
just-
that nickname.
Yeah,
And
every
it was
time
like
you're away,
the
he just
first
waves
time
it.
you ever sang on the
Next
boat, she just
time.
booked it and then has ever since just tried to avoid you.
Yeah, no, every time you run away, it's like, next time, save your dance. Come on, lads.
I think there have been more than one time where, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna make Sailor number 3 a recurring character. Fuck it. Where he would have
Yes.
asked you to go up on the watch post, because you have wings, and if anything happens, right?
Oh yeah, she
you
would
can
go
just
up there.
fly with it.
She wouldn't tell him that she couldn't
She
fly,
can
but
fly.
she would just go up there. Okay, yeah, sure, I could do that.
She's gonna be falling one of these days, and she's gonna be at
Okay,
peace with everything. And I'm gonna cast like levitate
And
or
I'm gonna,
something. Where she
I'm gonna hit her with
bastard.
Featherfall, and I'm gonna like just think of like, oh look, it's like you're flying. Not realizing that's probably the worst thing to say.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, wait, do feather fall and then you catch her, but you do that whole,
Ooh. No, she
Probably,
would get so
'cause
upset.
I'll
You
be-
bastard.
I'll be honest. I would likely get up there to do free fall jumps with people and use Featherfall on them just to give them that sensation of like free fall, because it's so much fun when you have like a control for it, and Featherfall's a perfect.
100% avoiding that again too.
too.
None of that.
Yeah, no, I'd bring up people just to we jump off the mast and the thing and just Featherfall, and just lash
Like I think she
floating down.
turns away from that in like tears.
I think
Oh, he has no idea. He's
What a
like making
contrarian.
it. He has no idea he's making it
Captain.
enemy.
I sense a rivalry brewing.
I think Captain Hastings would have probably shut this down when he had to go up to the that lookout tower and say, "Victoria, get the hell down here, right fucking now!"
And then I just just jump off with her, and we just do that thing where like we're just floating down, just zero gravity.
You're in trouble.
Trouble's just another form of fun.
But I am curious, since we have a bit of time left, since this was a really short session, Zero, and introduction, like, how much do you think we would have told each other of our backstories? Because I'll be real honest, I'm taking full advantage of this because we don't do this in our other campaigns, and I just kind of want to know. I'm so curious. I'm nosy.
I mean, depending on what you'd ask, like assuming that this is a conversation you'd have with your with every one of your characters, whatever question you'd ask him, he'd be willing to tell you. Just you'd have to ask, because he's never really talking about himself more. He's always just asking other people, like, "Tell me your story. What's your adventure? What's your goal? What do you want to do next?"
I think Arya would have asked that as a distraction. Like, she would have probably seen that you're about to sing something and would have asked you to tell about your story so that you don't sing.
Oh, well, then he would have gone on this really long, depending on how much time you let him know you have, because you'd always ask, well, how much time do you have? Because I hate telling a story and not being able to finish it. It's one of the only things I just don't like. It just doesn't feel, it always feels incomplete when you can't leave something loose. That's one of the few things he tells you about himself. But yeah,
And then she'll kind of like look around
Yeah.
the ship, obviously be like, well, I'm not going anywhere soon.
Oh, excellent. Come get a drink. And if anyone else wants to hear the story, come on down. And like just broadly ask that to anyone else.
Ooh,
And then just
I'm
start
in for
going into the story.
stories.
Like,
All
All right.
right. Good story.
Stories and drinks.
It all started
up?
with me and my best mate. Was Wizard, a friend of mine. He's a mage. He's great. And we took off. It was years ago to go off on adventures. And he starts slowly giving you a list of. You're having a hard time believing this is things that they did, as he just tells you about him simply taking off from his home village at the age of 11 and traveling the land, fighting monsters, joining a guild, and just slowly building up his own reputation, but always with his friend. Always journaling about the adventures they had, their close calls, those really like intense moments. It all sounds like a storybook. And he's never once said his friend's name. He's only ever called him my wizard friend or the mage. And anytime you would have asked to describe him, he's only given you the 11-year-old description. And as they get older, he's just, mage's cloak. No facial descriptions, just the pointy hat, the robes, the magic. And then he tells you the last job we had, it was this weird ass creature, almost killed us. But we made it. Friend told me he was going on ahead, so, I gotta go find him when he gets, because he probably got there first with his magic and shit. So I'm just stuck on the boat waiting to get there the slow way. You know how it is. But once we get there, then yeah, we can continue on. New adventure. This is gonna be great. Oh, and he showed you his weapons. Something he he doesn't remember when. It was a gift from his friend. It's a sword and shield that it's a neat little tricks. They can combine, get bigger, turn into an axe. It's all neat. Oh, and he is horrifically scarred on one side. That's usually not visible. That looks like a thunder pattern. It looks like he was struck by lightning.
Oh.
It just tells you that, yeah,
Also,
no, the last
it's
time we
your fault that they did that. That's
So this was actually not my fault. Wait a minute.
Fine, yeah.
So, the monster thing that attacked us is a really weird one because it did this thing where we almost killed it, and it just I don't know, it just killed the magic in the area. A bunch of our best gear, because we've been at this for years. We had way better armor than he just points at it, like the basic Bish gear he's got on. The only thing, the exceptions are his sword and shield. And all this is like the backups we had to buy just before I left. My friend just took off without me. And it was weird. That felt like it was ripping me apart. But yeah, no, it killed everything else that was magical. We barely escaped. But yeah, after that we were coming here. We were hoping to make that a good victory before we came here, but you know, that's life. That's the adventure.
Very nice.
So your friend's
good?
already on the island?
Yeah, no, he said he'd already meet me there. He'd gone on ahead.
I thought there were no survivors.
And during
Though.
this entire... Oh, no, he didn't leave with the old thing. He went on his own. I don't know how he did it, magic, whatever. He says he'll be there, so I'm sure he'll be there.
Crazy.
I see.
I said, if I may,
Just
I
doing
said
like
that there were no survivors as far as you know, because it's not like they found dead bodies. They just never came back.
True. That's what I'm saying. That's my assumption.
It'll be fine. It'll all be fine.
The first skeleton
Honestly,
you guys see him. Uh-oh.
No, that's not my friend. He'd never fall like that.
There's a note. Yep, I'm your friend. Fuck.
He's like, oh, very funny. It's so much worse than you think. If and when we ever find that out, it's so much worse than you think.
I assume we eventually will, and I'm sure that will be traumatic.
10 out of 10.
It's
recommend.
just sad. It's not even like traumatic or horrid. It's more just, it's that final twist at the end of the Stephen King book. It was almost all for nothing. Almost. But that's part of the adventure, guys.
Well.
And that's his biggest thing. He's always trying to almost convince himself.
Aw.
Just keep it going.
He's so precious. Wait.
Oh, I see. You're lying to yourself. Okay.
You guys really got to look at those Pinterests, like the ones that specifically have words.
I tried. I got so confused.
It's like
know.
ADHD runs through your DNA, my guy.
Okay.
I was like, why is it? Wait, is he playing Vivi now? Wait, what happened to this magic caster he had at
Okay.
the beginning?
Now with
I got
this,
so confused. It threw me for a loop.
the Pinterest is not one single character. It's actually telling a story. Different characters, different events.
Okay, and then what's
Oh,
with
I-
the leprechaun then? What is
The what?
You cut out for me.
Sorry.
You cut out for me. I'm
What?
sorry. Repeat that.
What part of the story is the drunk leprechaun?
Yeah, what is with that one?
Adventure, my dude. What? That is always adventure.
That's his illegitimate father.
Oh my
That's just yeah, character development.
I love it. I love your Pinterest board so much. It just confuses the ever living being out of me. Oh my goodness.
You know, it's confusing when you think it's only one person. It's not. It's telling both him, his friend, and the little bit of the journey, and a few of the behind-the-scenes things you won't realize until way later.
I like
You
it.
make storyboards the same way Christopher Nolan does.
Oh yeah, that's the one thing. If you've ever tried to make him laugh, his laugh comes out almost evil.
Nice.
Yeah,
Almost?
That's
Almost.
Makes sense.
It's like the beginning of a maniacal laugh, and then it just stops.
As long as as long as. Oh my God, I still can't get over your accent, Heidi. I love it.
why thank you.
Oh yeah,
Part of me was like,
I want to
I
have
should
more
join you
conversations
with
with her.
As long as we don't get her riled, as long as we don't get her riled up, and all of a sudden she goes, and we're just like staring at her like, oh shit.
Did you drop out of art school?
There's
Okay.
You look up the
Yeah.
Wolfenstein
Yeah.
New Order. There's a character there I think you could grab a lot of like inspiration from.
Oh God.
Ooh.
Like she's fighting fighting the new resistance against the Nazis, and it's great.
Ooh. I will say the
But she has
second
to really
song on
fight.
her, or the first song on her playlist, I probably listen to that thing on a loop over and over again while imagining her. That's her fighting anthem in my head. It's just so freaking good. Just aggressive, heavy German rock.
Nice. I
What do you
would.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I was going to say that one of the things that Kale was doing, partially to pass the time, also partially to kind of help other people, he would do some tarot readings for people.
Ooh.
If he had to do.
Ooh, he'd love those. He'd
I
never
like that.
understand any of what you say, but he'd love it anyway.
I think that would be fun. We'll have to do like a reading game or something. That'd be great.
I do have a deck, so I am totally down to do that. I'll say, if you guys like, I don't know what you guys want to do at this point or how long you guys want to say, but I could do some sort of simple drawing for your guys' characters if they would have come to a reading.
That sounds
Yes.
fantastic.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm gonna just do the simple or the major arcana. Sorry, Matt, did you want to get in something?
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. Okay. Doing a shuffle. Who wants to go first? Or who would approach Kale in what sort of way? Just out of curiosity or some question in my mind?
I like to imagine
Uh.
Magdalene just walking by, seeing him like turning out these cards on like a barrel or something. She's like, "Ooh, do you do
Dare
readings?"
to read
And
your fortune.
I want you to raise my fortune. Starting a new chapter. Let's see what your cards say.
All right.
Why is there only schnitzel in your future? What is this?
That's not even a card.
This card doesn't exist. How is
Just a pencil in
Schnitzel
here.
a card?
That's
How did
impressive.
you do that? I
Und
just-
Sabia.
Wait, since when is Oktoberfest a card?
How'd you do that? Looks under his robe. He's in lederhosen. How did you do that?
I think what he do, unless you like had like a specific question or whatnot, I think he'd do a past, present, future reading, which is one card for the past, one card for the present, one card for the future.
Wunderbar.
Or present being like near present, and then
Yeah.
future
Woo.
like later on. I'm gonna say. Normally I'd say like you pick a card, but I mean that's kind of tricky. Do you want me to just pick a card, or do you want us like say?
I'm feeling okay. If you're okay, if you got them
1 in
spread out into like a little fan, I'm feeling towards the left for the first card.
Towards the left. I'm gonna grab all three at once. It's fine to do one card at a time. Okay.
Yeah,
Towards
just go
the
ahead.
left. Okay, and then I've got that one set out, and then the next one,
Let's go all the way to the right.
all the way
Furthest
to the
to the
right. The
right.
rightmost card. All right, so that's the present card, and for the future card,
Right
what would you say?
smack dab in the middle.
smack dab in the middle. All right. All right, set the rest of the deck to the side. I got a little booklet here for kind of some interpretations, but I also know most of them based off of vibes. So I'll do my best to interpret myself. So for your past, we have Justice Reversed.
Ooh.
Just
Reverse. Reverse cards typically indicate kind of the opposite of what they would normally imply. So, Judgment. The card appears when you're being called to listen to your inner calling. You may have previously ignored your spiritual path or higher purpose, but now it is time to step into the alignment and accept your soul's purpose. So, perhaps this means that you have been, in the past, rejecting your calling, your true calling. But perhaps that may still yet change.
Huh.
I have no idea if this is fitting at all. I'm just-
Actually, it is kind of fitting, not gonna lie.
Ah. For the present, the card that you have is Death upright.
Oh.
This is an indicator of change, sometimes drastic and transformative, but on the other side of this, it might prove to be for the better. It may not be easy, but it may be positive. I just got to put the book to the side. Oh,
So
sorry.
you were talking about your new chapter.
Yeah. So far, this is very fitting. I think Magdalena's face will slowly be like she just jumped in, just like, oh, for funsies, lol.
Funsies,
Let's see
wild.
what you draw. I'm bored, and now she's just kind of like, oh, and now she's kind of like, oh, what's the future holding?
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, as a side note, I think can be a great way to reflect upon your own past and thoughts, and then sometimes things just line up weirdly well.
Yeah.
And for the future, it is the Devil Reversed.
Oh.
It's an interesting set of cards, I would say. There's some big ones. The Devil card appears when addictions, fear, or powerlessness is present. The message of this card is that you hold the power within yourself to overcome the challenges you currently face.
How do you shit? Sorry, guys.
Oh, sorry.
He's fighting with our cat again, I'm sorry.
No problem, it happens.
So the Devil Reversed, it may prove that you are able to overcome such temptations, or it may prove that you are going to succumb to these pressures. That decision is in your hand.
Ah. All right, so I'm gonna write this down in
Yeah,
my character notes. What were the first two cards again?
It's Justice Reversed and Death Upright, and then it's the Devil Reversed.
I'm sorry, the second one again.
Death.
Death. Okay, I thought so. I was just like,
Pale white horse and all.
Lovely.
I would love if you did the captains and like you turn it over and it's just blue eyes white dragon. What the fuck is this?
It's
my tarot cards. Like, wait, this is just a list of people you've. Oh god.
That's a long list.
Activated my trap card. Who put this in my fucking deck?
And as this reading finishes, Magdalena will look at you skeptically. And picking up the cards one by one, she'll turn them. And then shrug. Well, they are at least just cards. But, danke for your time.
The world has provided insight to you. It is yours to choose what you do with it.
Precisely. Thank you for the reminder. Good day. And
What an
she'll
interesting
walk
lady.
off.
All right. Do you guys want to do another? Let's go next.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Quandary, are you going next?
I'll save myself for last.
Okay. Yeah, I think with
I wanna
Arya,
imagine
I
that
don't
I'm
think
witnessing
she.
this.
Yeah, I don't think she straight up asks for a tarot card reading. I think it's kind of you see while you're giving the tarot card reading to someone else, she's looking very curiously and kind of like rocking on her feet as if she wants to ask, but is holding herself back.
Yeah. Hale will just kind of silently walk over during one of these kind of times where she's kind of like looking over and say, May I sit with you?
Of course, yes, you can sit here.
And if I may ask, is there something you might wish to know? Something, perhaps, about your future, your life, where you might be in it? Or something specific?
There's like a deep, like, she's thinking if there's something that she wants to know. And she shakes her head. No, not something that I want to know, maybe just... There was a time when I had to make a decision. And to this day, I don't know if it was the right decision to make.
You want to know, perhaps, the results, if things had gone differently. I think I understand. And he will begin shuffling the cards, and does that for a little while, and eventually he will fan them out in front of you and say, please pick two, and hand them back to me. Place them face down.
All right, I'm channeling all my energy through Discord. Pick two for me.
Pick two? Any two you want? Left, middle,
Any
right?
two.
Any
You
two.
vibe them out for me.
I am going to, like, contemplatively close my eyes, and I'm going to just grab... Let's do... I'm feeling these two. Alright. He sets them next to each other, and this decision, if things had gone differently, this would be the consequences. He flips it over, and it is the sun reversed. Let me look to that in my little book. The sun card appears. This is a positive omen. Life is full of joy, happiness, and contentment. You have a positive outlook on your future, and the doors seemed open to you by your command. Okay. I set this up as the negative consequences. Jeez.
Damn, bitch, I guess you did make the wrong decision.
Wait. Okay, but no, I need to keep in mind, this is reverse. So things would have actually gone perhaps poorly if not for the way, if things had worked out differently. They could have been potentially
Man,
worse.
we're always gonna have
Oh,
shit
this is the
like-
lesser of two evils?
Oh, I
You're
wait.
telling her she's in the
I
lesser of two evils.
googled the sun reverse, and I actually kind of like this one. It says you may be in the dark, you don't see the whole picture, some details may be hidden, and you may not see the
Things
positive
would-
aspect.
Yes, things may have seemed better, but they might not have worked out the way you hoped. And
You would have been depressed and divorced. Got it.
the what would have happened, not just the consequences, but what would have resulted if things had worked out in this other way is, okay, strength reversed, both reversed. Seems fitting though.
Oh boy.
Getting a lot of reversed cards nowadays. Okay, so default text, strength, the card pictures represents the inner beast power that exists within you. You are being called to tap into your inner strength and power. So reversed, this would have mean that you would not have been as strong as you are now if things had worked out in this different way. And perhaps it may not feel this way, but perhaps things have worked out for the better. That might not be clear now, but it may be clear to you in the future.
I think as you are giving this reading to her, the more information that you share about these cards and what they mean, there's this very sad smile that appears on her face. And she kind of sits solemnly for a little while, just taking in the information.
He sits with you, at least for a time, and comforts you as you kind of settle into this thought. Do you wish to discuss this?
I made a choice to sacrifice the thing I loved to save the person I loved. And the choice ended up being the wrong choice to make.
I see.
In the end, I lost both things. So it was interesting to hear what could have been.
That is a terrible and hard thing to go through. He looks kind of pensive and understanding of your sorrow. Know that there are many wheels turning all at once in this world, and things don't always seem to make sense. I pray that you will eventually see the beauty of the way things have worked, even if it takes longer than you might hope. Any time is too long. I have no idea if that's successfully comforting her. But he's trying.
It is. You'll see
That's
that
what counts. He's trying.
when before she looked like she might have been almost on the verge of tears. There's something that kind of changes in her as you continue to speak. Thank you. You are very kind.
If you wish to discuss more, please find me. I hope that that might help. I might be able to help.
Yeah, I think at this point she's like, I need some air before I fully break down.
Yeah, some space. That is fair. That is fair.
And she's
Don't
gonna
want
get
us
up
Then
and
I'm coming
start
in
walking
just
away.
singing, which is reason for you
Do
to
it.
leave.
Break down. It's been 8 months. Do it.
Break down. Break down. Sorry.
Oh.
That's rough.
All right, now it's Quandary's turn. Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah, come on, let's end this on a good
Yeah.
note.
Well,
I
guess
will
we'll
say
see.
all of this. I would like to say that I picture all of this like if it was like a movie, if you will, like the everything goes black and everything, and then 4 months earlier,
Revisiting
Oh, God,
memories
Arya.
while we're unconscious.
Yeah, no. It's just like our memories of like the recent events flash before our eyes before we get struck. But yeah, no.
How can I help you?
I was gonna ask, do you think we were talking about we were playing music when you brought up that you do tarot readings, and that's when I'd asked her one?
Yeah. I think maybe we were playing something
I think-
together, and we were kind of on break.
I think
Maybe
more
like
often
after
than not, I
finishing up
like
for the night.
asked you to join me in the music thing whenever like she was like, this place gets a little stuffy. Let's have some fun. Let's liven it up with some music.
Yeah.
You're definitely becoming my go-to guy. That and crewmate number 3, sailor number 3.
We're to bed.
I'm trying to make it happen. It's a slow go, but I'm getting there. I'm wearing them down.
All right. Well, is there something you want specifically? Are you looking for a glimpse into your life in the grand scheme of things? Is there a question
I
you want
mean,
answered?
sure, not really questions answered. I mean, I know what happened because I've got it all written down. That's his journal. I don't know what the future holds, and that's the fun part. And right now, that's what we're on our way. So let's see what happens. What does the card say?
All right. He is going to, once more, he will spread out his cards, fan them out to you. Choose 3 cards. Also, which do you want me to take from right, left, dead center, furthest most left?
How many cards are there in total?
21.
41. Do it in increments of 3, starting from the left. Third one, and then the next third one, and then the next. However
All
many.
right. That's number 3. That's number 6. And okay, no, that's not stuck together. And that is number 9. Past, present, and future. He flips over the first card. Your past is the Wheel of Fortune. Many ups and downs as fate turns in many directions. So I'm actually flipping over to that one. I thought it was one of the last ones. Okay. That's right, it just tells me which in the order. So you can just check that. Okay. And it is upright as well. When this card appears, you've had many new beginnings, many opportunities in your path. All uncertain, all with a variety of outcomes, all of which have led you here to this moment. You have been through many things, many hardships, many happinesses. Present, the star reversed. And I wish these pages were a little bit bigger. Like, flip through them more easily. Normally, this card shows that the power to achieve your desires lies within you. Being reversed, it shows that right now, what you are at the will of fate, you are powerless in what is going to happen in your future. It will happen. That does not mean that you will stay this way forever. But right now, you are at the wings of fate. And the final card, your future, the Chariot. Come on. Upright. You will face many more obstacles to come. You will overcome them with ease and reach your goals, as long as you remember you have the power to overcome them. You may not have the power, but you have the will. As long as you remember that, you can do what must be done. What you need to do. This one was a bit more of an esoteric. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
This one was a bit more of an esoteric one, but also interesting. Kind of related to each other in an interesting way.
This is so neat. I love it.
Here's what. It's an interesting thing because as soon as you do that, he like just his hand kind of just almost waves over the cards, and the first one, which was the Wheel of Fate.
Wheel of Fortune, yes.
Wheel of Fortune. It actually, with minor illusion, he actually changes the image a bit of the card, and it's now a small wizard, essentially a vision of Vivi.
How many vowels does he get?
2. It's just Vivi and him smiling, thinking about essentially all the adventures he's had ever since they started up their journey. When he goes to, you said it was the inverted star?
It's the star reverse.
Star reversed. He'll definitely go to the scarring on the side of his face, and it's not really shown, but basically what's it's essentially what he's trying, currently still healing from. And you'll notice that it's actually glowing from underneath his skin, like a pulse, when he starts to run his hands over it. And then when you say the last chariot, which is he does have the strength to overcome it, or what was it again?
You have the strength to overcome the challenges you face as long as you believe. And I did just check, and the star reverse isn't necessarily that you don't have the power, it's that you may be struggling with hope. So keep up the faith, and you will reach your goals. One way, in one form or another. Believe.
Right. Oh, and when I say like scarred, I mean like seriously, like bad. Like, let me see if I can. Okay, yeah, here it is. Found it. I'll put it in the commentary. Like, this is his face underneath the hat and the clothing and stuff. It's bad.
Are you all right?
Getting better.
Getting better. Well, let me know if you'd like to talk more about it, but believe.
I don't need to believe. I already know. Friends waiting for me over there. This is just another adventure in the book. This one sounds like it's going to be a good one.
I see. I understand.
But thank you either way. And yeah, probably not something you'll use or something you don't have for the day, but he has essentially taps you on the shoulder and Fortune's favor, just for flavor. I think you'll have a good luck. Good luck today as well.
All right. Probably wears off before. I mean, he probably is able to use that on something, but probably not anything major. I don't know. We'll see, or we won't. I don't know.
Yeah.
These were
I did want to ask
readings for you guys. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I don't know.
That's
I'm gonna
pretty
ask
cool.
how accurate was it for you guys? Because it was unnervingly accurate for my
Yeah,
character.
actually,
It was
very much so.
accurate.
Yeah. It's a hell of a thing sometimes. I did not I swear to you guys, those were all just legitimate readings. I did not plan this out. But yeah, no, that seemed really accurate.
No, I totally believe that. That's what I love about this, because it's so just.
Yeah, man,
Oh,
you're
that's
really
so
good
cool.
at this.
Yeah, man, you got to start charging people. I'll make you a booth. We'll make a little stand and a sign. Just like, dude,
You're
people
you're
charge us
you're,
still
you're,
awful.
you're what, 23, right?
24 now.
24, and you're in college, right?
Yeah.
Man, you could probably get a few dates with that kind of skill.
Astrology chicks. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, astrology chicks, crystal chicks.
You're talking about your wife. He's like, what?
Yeah, I thought you were talking about me. I was like, hold on. Just because that would have worked on me doesn't mean it's shut up.
Yeah, that was a big thing that I had to like reconcile when we first dated, because like she had a lot of like occult stuff in her reading section, and I'm a very empirical data sort of guy, and I was just like, what?
Well, again, the way I see it, of course, in fantasy settings, it can actually legitimately be telling the future. I mean, I can't justify how I was able to, accurately, do that, here, but I guess it worked out. But I think it's a great way to reflect upon yourself. And yeah, a lot of the cards are up to interpretation, so... But even then, I got some really fitting cards.
Yeah.
Oh,
There was
I had a question/scenario I wanted to run by you guys. Assuming, because with all this time, eventually it would have happened. How would your guys' characters have reacted to someone who just really pissed you off? This just almost probably words have gotten... words, it's past getting the words, it's likely about to get physical. What would be your character's reaction? How would they handle that situation? Because a lot of people do shit.
I love Heidi's not talking murder. You know one of the cardinal sins? Yeah, that one.
Well, it's like,
well,
what's the context? Is it really upsetting me in a bar, or is this kill my all my loved ones?
Yeah. Or something in
between.
between.
You're on a ship. You're gonna disagree. Either someone's just rubbing you the wrong way, or they're actively picking a fight with you.
Try to avoid it, but if they're asking for it,
probably wait for them to throw the first punch and then return it with a heck of a blade. I don't know.
I would yell.
I pull out my gun.
Yell at them or just start yelling?
Both.
Apparently, she's got some helipipes.
Yeah, so I think that's probably something you guys would have noticed. Maybe even before this thing, if anyone really annoyed her or anyone really pissed her off or she got really angry, she would yell, and it is a very loud screech.
Ooh,
nails on chalkboard.
Yelled at.
Kind of screech out.
I mean, yeah, it's loud. It got the attention of an eldritch horror.
Yeah.
It's also true. Because I like to think that if he got, when everyone gets mad enough at him, all he does is smile and say, "You want to hear a story?"
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
And he proceeds to tell them the tale of the demon from the movie Smile, while smiling at them, and essentially uses words of terror to get them to freak the fuck out and never go near them again.
Very nice.
I'm actually doing a brief, quick reading for Kale himself.
Woo! I was going to ask if you did one for yourself.
You did a self-reading. Oh.
It's not a Ouija board rules.
Oh.
Ouija board? Ouija board?
Luigi board.
A Luigi board?
Ooh.
Luigi board.
Oh my god.
I gotta wonder. Actually.
Sorry. I'm doing it the past, present, future for him as well, and I got the Hermit for him, which is very fitting. And, oh my god, the Lover's Reversed. That is also very fitting.
Ooh.
Oh god, the fates are rigged.
Oh hey, I got the Devil Reversed too.
Ah. What could it all mean, Gandalf?
That's also a pretty damn fitting. I mean, the devil reversed is a. Oh no. Okay, no, it's the devil reversed. So. Yeah, this is an interesting. That's an interesting reading too. Maybe I should start charging for this at this point.
You made some gold before we got shipwrecked.
Just set up a really aesthetic table on the sidewalk. And
Yeah.
just start.
Actually, yeah. You think
Get some
any of us would have gotten
candles.
jobs for ourselves? Like, because I could probably
Absolutely
work as a healer. I've got some healing.
Absolutely
I
not.
could definitely help.
I
I got it, guys. We
Please,
open
that's
up. We all pool our money together, and we open up a gaming/coffee/crystals/book shop together. How's
look, I
that
don't
sound?
know. Okay, crystal's one of a kind. I don't know how you're gonna get more crystal.
We'll just cut her up and divide her into tiny pieces. That should last us a while.
I don't feel okay cutting her up fucking biblically. Okay, what's his name? I don't like the fact. I don't like the idea of cutting her up King Solomon style.
No, I
To
am
be
entirely.
fair, we'd have to turn her into a pillar of salt first.
Oh my god!
I don't know. She can be.
I don't even
salty
like salt that
sometimes.
much.
Wait.
True.
Pillar of salt. I thought that was Lot's wife.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we're making crystals out of crystal,
Oh, I see. I'm in.
I don't know. I'm not good at jokes on the cuff. Or
I've lost. I lost the thread of this one. I'm sorry.
We're opening a shop that's a coffee shop, game shop, metaphysical shop, books, and lots of coffee.
I mean, I'm looking through the thing, like my sheet. I've got a decent amount of healing for not being like a healer, so I could definitely help with that for like an actual.
Yeah, but yes,
like,
I will
physical
say
injury.
my character is definitely not getting a job.
Would you accept an unpaid internship?
9.
Actually,
No.
I'd definitely ask, what
No.
do you want to do? Like when you have free time and not busy eating or doing the thing where you guys stare at the ocean,
Brooding.
what do you want to do?
Do you actually ask her that question?
Yes.
Because that question will also make her cry.
Damn, she needs a hug.
Oh my god! Well, when you're not crying like a bitch, what do you do?
Cry some more.
I guess you want to cry,
Oh.
so he's gonna start singing a sad song because
And
he
she's
asked
gonna
you what you want to do
cry
and you started
harder
crying.
and walk away.
And he's just gonna follow you. Just
Yeah.
staring at you. 'Cause he thinks this is part of the plan. And I'm gonna roll something just to see how. Oh my god! Yes. Oh, that's a terrible, terrible idea. He might just cast something on you, because he thinks it'll help.
Oh.
He'd cast
Uh.
reduce, make you small.
What?
You hear this very
Just
loud,
maybe.
very high pitched screech.
Oh my
I
god!
have no idea.
10 out of
I'm trying to
10.
look up the rules on like how small when you get reduced.
Isn't it like tiny?
Okay, so you go down to category size. You
Oh,
go
I just
down
put
to
on small.
if you're medium.
I'm
So
a
unless we're
halfling
small,
now.
you go down. You're basically halfling sized, and I'd just be
It's-
sitting there singing something sad. Probably like my friends from Mollymock.
And then she is just going to be yelling very loudly. It's going to be a little bit more high pitched and trying to run away from you as much as possible.
What do
I
you do
also
to-
think that if you do corner her, suddenly a large shadow is behind you, and when you look, it's the captain with a hammer.
Well, I don't know if he'd ever corner her. If she ever got into a corner, he'd always just be like essentially standing by because this is her performance. So he'd just be there like slowly playing the cello. No, the viol. Yeah, the
Oh,
viola.
okay.
There
But
it
the
is.
captain would definitely be there like, the fuck are you doing right now on my ship?
Oh, I asked her what she wanted to do when she started crying, so I guess she likes to cry. Just continues playing. I also made her tiny because it's always fun to be tiny. It's also fun to be big, but it's dangerous to be big in a place where things can be. Found out the hard way.
I would love if, like, right at that moment, he doesn't even say anything, he just looks at his men, they nod, and then the next scene is just you in the brig for a couple hours.
You'd still be singing.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
If you
Harmonica.
left him any cling, he'd be clinging against the bars, just like. I'm trying to think, what would be a good song for if you're
Folsom
locked up?
City, Folsom County Blues.
No, I think I'd be. Oh yeah, no, I do my version of Guns N' Roses, "Welcome to the Jungle."
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can sing that as we're like going into the jungle, literally. That or the trail that we blaze.
He's somehow singing
Oh
that
my
while
God.
we're being launched off the ship.
No, I started jamming "Thunderstruck" as soon as I saw the giant thunder being.
I will say then, the one that would probably relate to you most, and that you would also catch brooding out there, Arya, would be Victoria.
We all come outside to brood.
She would
Yeah.
probably, especially after the whole shrunk thing, she would probably be with you to help you out afterwards. Uh, but she would probably tell you a little bit of her story beforehand. That she was, the servant of a very nice uh, matriarch of the family, and she's actually the one that had the wealthy benefactor for that private expedition. How she loved her family. They took her in after her father died, and how bad it hurts for her to have lost the people she loved, and how she feels guilty for being the only one that survived.
Hmm.
Just she'll probably just, I know we haven't spoken, but I can tell, and the crew talks, and I'm not sure if you're running towards something or away from something, but something to keep in mind before we get to this new place, because it does take what you want and flip it on its head.
Maybe that's exactly what I need right now. Getting what I want hasn't exactly worked out well for me.
But you came on the ship. You chose to be here. You're still here. I mean, you just being alive kind of blows in the face of that logic. You're still doing what you want. And I'm assuming you want to be here.
This isn't what I want. This is just the best of what I can do.
And then she'll probably just take out some lunch and ask you if you want to eat with her.
She'll shake her head and let Victoria eat her lunch.
Despite her serious tone and the words that she said, there's still this air of childishness around her.
Mm-hmm.
She just, okay, well, Nice talking to you. You come around here often, so we can share lunch some other day.
She'll just
she'll
give
just start
a little nod of acknowledgement.
She'll just eat her sandwich while swinging her feet and humming a sea shanty.
Adorable.
Yeah, she's definitely like 16, 17 years old, but you could tell whatever happened really stunted her. I don't know how to put it. It's like she's stuck being a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Trauma.
Good old trauma. Oh,
I was gonna say, I
love
totally
to
thought
see
she was
what
way
happened if
younger.
How it goes.
I'd love to see the captain get a tarot reading, though. If I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I was thinking of making her younger, but I was also thinking how he made her his first mate, and those tend to be uh children on the later side of puberty.
Yeah, they kind of need to have a certain amount of authority, and I don't know how well people are going to respect their kids' orders.
Right. And I think that is why the sailors also think it's peculiar for him to have chosen her. But seeing as she's the only one so far we know that survived, probably the most valuable tool that he has right now.
This is totally unrelated, but I'm looking up German slang and I found a word, Dreikaschnoch, which literally means 3 cheeses high and is a teasing term for a small child.
No.
3 cheeses high. What kind of cheese we
Oh.
talking about here?
That's cute.
Oh my god.
Because they're so small.
And they say American.
Ugh.
And then
I
they say
freaking-
Americans will use anything except the metric system. Meanwhile, these guys
Oh,
are
yeah.
using wheels of cheese.
Oh my gosh.
Bees.
I need my
Cute.
motherland. It's calling to me.
It's
You're barely 3 Parmesan
Shit.
wheels high, kid. You can't do this.
The sauerkraut is bubbling in my veins.
They have some very specific words and phrases,
Yeah.
but also very fitting and nice sometimes. Maybe not nice, like, phonetically, but nice, meaning-wise.
Well, and I learned the word for sweetheart is shots or shotsy. It's like, that sounds so aggressive, but it's cute at the same
Oh.
time.
Yeah, I know a lot of German owners will name their dogs that.
Aw.
That's cute.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh, I definitely would have tried to ask you guys what languages you speak.
Let's see, let me check my character sheet. What did I even write?
Common and celestial.
Like-
That's all you got.
Okay, then he would be
Celestial,
bothering you in Celestial so much.
God damn it.
Where did I get giant from? I need to re-examine where that comes from. But common, druidic,
you could have
elvish,
helped.
giant, primordial, and sylvan.
Man, you could have helped. You could have tried to talk that thing. I'm just kidding. I'm just
I
Yeah,
kidding.
mean,
no, man,
that's
you just want to be.
giant
Just let him know.
storm
Hey,
that
homie's
was a
here.
1,000 yards away. I don't even know where I got the giant from, so I might change that around. It's like, where is that coming from? I got
Anybody know
I'm,
other common?
probably would go maybe over to celestial.
What
But
about you, Heidi? What can you speak?
Celestial, Common, and Elvish.
Yeah.
Elvish, that's
3 for
it.
Celestial.
Oh, is that because of? Well, okay. No, okay. I kind of see it. All right, never mind.
She's half Elvish.
I'm nervous about using or practicing some of my Nawatu with you guys.
Listen. I don't know the proper pronunciation or grammar, so anything you say, I will take at face value and be amazed.
It's just a few phrases that I know, and it's just been a while since I used it.
Here's the great thing about being the DM. If you
Uh-huh.
mispronounce it, that's the way it's pronounced in your world.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a dialect thing. Like, my accent is not going to be perfect all the time. I did this simply because I couldn't do the Spanish one.
Oh, okay, that's where it
Huh.
is. I think, yeah, no. I'm changing the giant to celestial because that feels appropriate for a circled stars druid.
We all have celestial.
Woo!
Yeah, secret language, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
That's our thieves' cant.
We're talking in code.
The language of the gods.
Which
bunch
one?
of other
Oh, BT Dubs, did you want us to put our character sheets anywhere, or do we just keep those to ourselves for now?
I'm gonna leave that up to you guys because I know some of you guys, Siler, like to keep that a secret a little bit. So I'm gonna leave it to you guys. If you do want to
Okay.
put it in there, you just put it in the characters section.
Also, I want to know what everybody's character is wearing because it's time for me to make new Hero Forge minis, and I can't just make 10 variations of my character.
Hey, can you make one?
Yeah.
Can you make one for the captain?
I could.
Hell yeah.
I'm more than happy.
Where do we put the outfits?
I'd probably just in
Basically-
character. I would
Basically,
think.
Kale's wearing what he's got on in his art, but he's also got a wooden staff that actually, let me find the image and I'm gonna put it in the. I was bouncing between like a couple pieces of art. I'm gonna put it in the character design channel in the Hangout. But that is the design of the staff that he's got going on.
I'm kind of surprised at your, like, maybe it is like, I thought you would have mentioned, because your character seems like he reads a lot or studies a lot, if you will. I thought he would have been more intrigued in the art, the art and the glyphs that were found.
Referring to me or? I assume so.
To your character.
I think he is interested in reading and he's interested in study. The glyphs, well, I assume that's probably more arcane magic.
Hard to say.
I don't know if that's his.
That's why I
specialty.
thought you were. I thought you would have been more like. I thought he would have been more intrigued with like the different things that he saw, like the art that he saw or whatever.
Oh, the art, yeah. It's fair. To be honest, I may have zoned out. I didn't remember.
So like the letter or the parchment, yeah, that you guys received. I'm not sure if this makes it sadder, okay? But you know how some of those drawings are kind of crudely drawn? That's because the artist's rendition of this is Victoria.
Oh.
That's why some of these
Drawing from
drawings
memory,
did look a little
perhaps.
childish. Yeah. The only one that is see, this is why this is good session 0 here, because I forgot shit that I need to write down. The only thing that is real or quite accurate, and the captain does have this. It's an artifact that survived. Is the big one, the detailed one with the square in the middle and the being inside of it?
It was. Where was that art? Oh, I didn't
parchment.
realize. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I saw the first 2 pages, and I guess I didn't see the bar on the side. I only read the first 2 pages. I am so sorry. I cannot believe I missed all the rest of that. There is a lot more there.
No,
Yeah,
no,
at
no, but
first
that
the-
now.
When I first
That
opened the
makes more
document on
sense
my
now.
phone, I thought it was like some kind of weird web page, but then I realized, oh wait, there's actually a point to the art, and I was like, oh, there's more
Oh,
words.
yeah.
So I had to pull it up on my
Yeah.
computer to view it more
keep
properly.
going, keep moving.
Food resources, basic equipment will be provided. Okay. Yeah, I'm reading that now.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. That makes a lot more sense now.
I can't believe I missed that. Yeah.
I would love if that actually happened to your character, like everyone
feel like
else
fits.
in this little group is like talking about it and everything, and you're just sitting there like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then like you finally take out the parchment and see, you're like, holy shit.
But I guess I just read the first page, and I guess I didn't realize this opened. The pages got stuck together. I don't know.
But what would your character's impressions have been?
Impressions of. I'm sorry.
Of the parchment? Like,
Yeah, or the art that or the symbols that they showed you.
it seemed very, well, for one, very strange. And I suppose to her mind, Magdalena's mind, that the art style would have seemed a bit more simplistic or even maybe primitive in her eyes. But interesting.
Really? No, and that's so interesting. That's so interesting.
I'm mostly thinking of the ones that were specifically line art.
Oh yeah, yeah. Arya's too consumed in her brooding to give a shit right now, so.
Arya's just like, huh, okay. I don't think it really made much of an impact on her.
I mean, if
It didn't impact her
overboard.
decision either way.
Huh, okay. Throws them overboard.
I'm gonna be honest. I think, especially at the dinner, I don't know if he picked up on it to the full degree, but he definitely picked up on it at that dinner. I think Kayla's concerned that Arya is suicidal, or at least has vague tendencies in that direction, and we'll be keeping an eye on her to make sure she's okay. I'm sure there's more to it.
You've become the
I'm gonna watch
unintentional
this.
Dr. Phil of this group.
No, he's gonna be
the
honest.
unintentional Dr. Phil of this group, and your death is gonna be devastating. I'm just kidding. No.
See, Quadra is kind of the opposite. Like he just thinks like she just needs to have just needs a happy day. We can do that. That's no problem. She's fine. Everybody just needs a pickup.
It only takes one good day to make somebody like
Get you to smile. Takes one good day to get you to smile.
One day she's going to make you both deaf by screaming loudly in your ears.
Oh, she's gonna have some real competition. I've been at like the front row of some really angry monsters.
Okay.
What?
I might.
So,
Including a siren.
That was a bet that I purposefully lost.
I mean, she was hot.
She had a lovely singing voice. We did a beautiful duet. Then her sister tried to kill me. It was a fight. It got messy after that.
My dog thinks you're funny.
I like it.
it's been fun, guys.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's fun.
Yeah.
We're doing.
Nope.
So good.
I just still can't believe those reading.
They're so good.
What the hell?
It's
You're
quite
saying?
interesting.
But yeah, no, this was great. I am so sorry. I'm not going to use those dice again. I promise. At least not to make decisions like that. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I'm not gonna. Though I will stick by it because I do think you guys would have spent the entire last 30 days actually fucking role playing that. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Certainly.
There's a
We would have
non-zero
spent
chance.
longer.
I do think we will benefit from a bit more. I do like what we've done here just by chatting. So I do think next session, as we wash up, as we wake up,
Yeah, catch up.
getting all
Maybe
of us
more.
together and talking and wondering
Remember.
what we're doing is going to be really key. And
Yep.
maybe, I think, I wonder if it shouldn't be our characters and then we run into the captain. That way we all get a chance to really interact with each other before we run into our captain again. At least I
If we
assume.
do run into the captain.
I've-
We introduce
He
ourselves.
might not be on the island yet. He might still be off of it. That we'll see. They
He comes
haven't-
back. He has one leg. It's fine. It's just a flesh wound.
I was gonna
Back
say.
to the mission, though.
Like, forget what. Like, doesn't matter what I'm missing. Have you seen my daughter?
Have you seen Victoria?
See my
Sweetie,
girl.
can you give me that plank of wood? I need to make a leg.
No, we don't need no plank of wood. We got trees right there. Come on, we'll get you something sturdier.
But yeah, no, I'll have more ready next time as well.
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
did put in the maps / scene section the shipwreck for next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Cool.
Well-
And then you're using Foundry, right?
Oh, so the ship is destroyed then? Okay.
The ship is destroyed, but it's in those two pieces. So
So we can still Swiss Family
Okay.
Robinson salvage stuff.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can, and we can probably
and
make a
yes,
small, like, build a town there.
and yes, I will be using Foundry.
Okay. So then I'll help you set that up over the weekend. Expect invite links to the new game sometime over the weekend for everyone.
Yeah.
So you could get
Yeah,
back
'cause
into
I
using
am,
Foundry.
Okay.
And I do need to finish typing a few more stuff about the environments, the people, and all that stuff that you may or may not encounter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll still send all of that stuff or post all of that stuff later. So hopefully, the latest would be like Sunday for the Foundry thing. 'Cause
Sounds
this
good.
is really
Woo.
It's got a lot going
Oh,
on.
it's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait until we get into our first fight just to see how good or bad we are at this.
I
Yeah.
know it's gonna be great.
Or the adventure.
Sure.
Oh,
I am
how
just
bad
real
our
okay.
kids serve you.
So here's my thing, because at least two of you are like the drawings seem archaic, right? Which leads me to believe that you may have seen these drawings previously in our civilization, but a long time ago. Which is such an interesting mentality to me. So, I am also excited for the fights then.
Interesting to see. I assume we have our gear with us when we're, KO'd effectively. We've got our stuff. We're not like
Yes, for the most part,
standing on the
you will
floor.
have
Woo!
your stuff. Okay, for the
Yeah.
most part, you will have your
Fair
stuff. Okay.
If I
I
got
will-
Mark's cloth, fair enough.
Yeah, you will have at least your main stuff. Okay. As far as what will be in the ship, we'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.